odgi e chenro ni endi nyaka wang' rom kanyo sa bich gi dakika 50 kata 45 kanyo. Good morning, sisters.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are fine.
Yes, welcome to our studio. I'm Caleb Otieno, your presenter this morning. I'll just like to give you a chance so that you can tell us your names and where you come from. Welcome.
I am Sister Mary Seraphine, a Franciscan sister of the Good Shepherd.
Okay. Welcome.
Sister Mary Andrew, Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd.
Okay.
Sister Mary James, Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd.
Asante sana. Jonjo kakisewinjo wan gi Sister Mary Seraphine, Sister Mary James and Sister Mary Andrew, all of Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd in studio wa kaendi kendo gibiro go kodwa mbaka odiochieng' ma kawuono. Daher marwako jawinjo kamoro maintie mondo inyal winjo. Wabiro tiyo gi dholuo kaachiel koda kizungu mondo mi onyal tudre yo makare gi jiwelo manie studio ka. I'm welcoming you again another moment so that you can tell us you are coming from the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd. What about Franciscan Sisters? When did it start and where are you based?
Okay, thank you, Caleb. To share on the history of the congregation of the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd, we were founded back on the year 2007 here in Kisumu by His Grace Emeritus Most Reverend Zacchaeus Okoth. The Institute of the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd began in a simple rented house in Migosi here in Kisumu, which served as the first community and formation house under the guidance of the late Reverend Sister Bosco Renya, FSJ, the first non-fees directress, and the following members laid a strong foundation in the beginning of the congregation. Founding bishop was His Grace Emeritus Most Reverend Zacchaeus Okoth. Co-founder and the chaplain, Reverend Father Cosmas Ragot. Co-foundress, Reverend Sister Angelica, and the 6 aspirants.
Jonjo mar radio maria kanyo simu kaka inyalo winjo secha konwa kanyo ni Franciscan Sisters nochakore e Kisumu ka higa mar 2007 ka bende ne ochung'ni gi kata jal manochake nen His Grace Emeritus Most Reverend Zacchaeus Okoth. Apart from the information and the beginning of your congregation, anything more about your formation and your progress up to date since you are founding in 2007?
Okay, when the congregation began, the following members were allocated by His Grace Reverend Most Reverend Zacchaeus Okoth to help in formation. Reverend Father Cosmas Ragot taught sacred scriptures. The late Sister John Bosco gave directives to the novices. Reverend Father Michael Diege taught spirituality. Reverend Father Peter Olang taught the history of the church and catechism. Reverend Father Charles Kochihel taught canon law. Sister Rebecca taught community living and Franciscan. And Sister Angelica Ovaga, life skills and self-awareness.
Asante sana. Sister Mary Jane and Sister Mary Andrew, what can you add on a little bit on your history and on the introduction and the founding of your congregation in 2007? What any other information that you can add to us? Angmunyalo medo wachonwa kotenore gi congregation maru mar Franciscan of the Good Shepherd.
Yes, thank you. What I can add in the spirituality, the history, it's that we started, as you have heard, we started from a humble starting, and God gave the congregation these people to help us, the ones we have already said, we have been having different people to come and join us.
Mm.
They have helped us since the congregation started
Mm.
up to now, and we thank God for that.
Mm.
Thank you.
Asante sana, Sister Mary Andrew. Anything more?
Okay, Kareb. Initially, our congregation, Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd, was called Franciscans of the Good Samaritan.
Mm.
But in deeper reflection, His Grace pondered about this name, and he came to agree that the congregation will be called the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd after a deeper reflection.
Mm.
So that's one of the points that was initially that many people don't know about it,
Mm.
but we were called the Franciscans of the Good Samaritan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Previously, you were called the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Samaritan.
Yes.
What transpired that you changed to Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd?
What transpired as is that after the deeper reflection of His Grace Emeritus
Mm-hmm.
is when he said that why don't we come to an agreement that this congregation should be named after the Good Shepherd?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Asante sana jawinjo mar Radio Maria Kenya Kisumu, winjo kanyo kiwachona ni kokalo kuom nono matut gi paro matut gi Archbishop Emeritus ne nying congregation mar Franciscan Sisters of the Good Samaritan nowilore gikete Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd, mano kokalo kuom touch mar Archbishop Emeritus Zacchaeus Okoth thuolo mokalo kanyo. Inyalo winjo kaka jowetewa giwacho, kendo inyalo winjo kaka Sister Mary James nowachona kanyo ni ne gichako piny starting from a very humble background, nikech ibiro winjo kanyo ka giwacho ni ne gichako riwruok kata congregation mar josistani mana e ot mopangi e boma ma Kisumu kaendi kamiluongo ni Migosi Estate. Akendo magi duto te yudi yo makare mane Radio Maria Kenya Kisumu. Sister Mary Seraphine,
Yes.
if I come back to you, can you tell us more on how you operate as an institution of the Congregation Sisters of the Good Shepherd?
Okay, thank you, Caleb. And this is the nature of our congregation. We are a religious institute of the diocesan rite, in which the members pronounce the public vows of obedience, poverty, and chastity. And we live a fraternal life in communion and dedicate ourselves to the apostolic ministry according to the universal law of the Catholic Church and the proper law of the Institute in our charism, in our purpose, in our spirituality, in our vision, and in our mission. And to mention, our charism is good leadership, peaceful service with the integrity of the Good Shepherd, whereby we follow the example of Jesus Christ, who came not to be served, but to serve. The purpose of the Institute is to glorify God in proclaiming Jesus Christ, the Good Shepherd, as the Lord and Redeemer of the world, hence leading people of God to Christ through good leadership, as we witness the gospel through community living, our apostolate and prayer life. And our spirituality is rooted in the sacred scriptures and the traditions of the church. And being a Franciscan institute, we follow the spirituality of St. Francis of Assisi, our seraphic father. The vision of the congregation is to be an institute of prayer, love, devotion, and deep faith in carrying out variety of ministries in transforming the society in response to the needs of the church, of which we try our level best. And our mission, we continue the charitable services based on the spirituality of St. Francis of Assisi, guided by the teachings of Jesus Christ through the following ministries: in education, in agriculture, in social services like ministering to the sick in hospitals, healthcare services, home visitations, counseling services, and social work. And also we have holistic care of orphans and care of the mother heart. Thank you.
Erokamano ahinya sister wacho ni gitudore gi weche mag somo, weche mag pur, weche goeko mag lando injili ni jogo eko matuo kata na konyo jogo eko madwaro kony gi limbe kod konyo e counseling kata weche goeko mag paro. Jowinjo mar Radio Maria Kenya Kisumu, kaka ichiko iti miwinjo maber ahinya. Jo sister mag Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd giwacho ni misegi ochung' ahinya ahinya ei hera gi riwruok, gidaki kanyakla gi kwe. Mane gima gitemo konwa kanyo kotenore gi betiegi ma bende iluongo kanyo gi dho ngere ni the nature, how they operate, gitiyo nadi, gibet nadi, gidak nadi. Sister Mary Jane,
Yes, Caleb?
now that you are all Mary, eh?
Yes.
Why Mary, all of you?
Yeah, our congregation at the novitiate stage, we are given the name of Mary. That is the first name of all the sisters.
Thank you very much. Jawinjo mar Radio Maria Kenya Kisumu be nochanganya ka indi ni jogi te giluongo ni Mary. Tiwinjo ka wacho ni kalure gi kaka congregation margi ng'ato ka ng'ato imiyo nying mar Mary. It becomes like an identity, eh?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Sister Andrew and Sister Mary James, Sister Mary Seraphine. Thank you very much for elaborating on that. But I would like to know more from you. What do you do in education? What do you do in agriculture? Because you have told us very well on social service, you minister to the sick, healthcare services, home visitation, counseling services, and social work. What do you do in education and agriculture? And elaborate to us more on what you are doing regarding social work.
Okay, thank you, Caleb. To elaborate on that, in education, we've got our own school. Like we have St. Elizabeth Mary Girls. We are also coming up with a junior primary school. We have an ECD on the same place under the name St. Clair. And in this, we also train our sisters to be teachers.
Mm-hmm.
And they help us in those schools together with other lay people whom we employ to come and help us. On the sector of agriculture, we have got some farms, and our sisters have a know-how on how to deal with the agricultural things because we took them to school, and through that, they help also other people also in the community to know what is right in their farms and how they can come up with the right yields from their farms.
Mm-hmm.
Also, under the social services, ministering to the sick, some of our sisters are CEOs and others are still in their school. And in this, they help in the hospitals to care for the sick.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in the home visitations, each week, thrice, we have time to visit the poor, the needy, and to share with them also on the love of God and their value in life.
Mm-hmm.
We also have counseling services offered by our sisters, and we help them and we help the people of God to know that they still have a value and they still have a future to achieve. And still in social work, we encourage the community to do well, and more especially in their incomes and their well-being of life.
Mm-hmm.
On holistic care of the orphans, we have set a place of which mostly we live with them maybe those who can't help themselves, those who are very poor, we accommodate them. And if one is very poor and can't afford maybe fee for education or listen education and clothing, we provide for them. And still, under the care of Mother Earth, we believe that through the soil, everything good can be achieved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister, for giving us that elaboration. Jawenyo marido Maria Kenya Kisumu, iwachonwa kaendi ni jogi eki Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd gikonyo weche mag hocho, counseling. Gikonyo jotuo, gikonyo nyaka e weche go mag pur, ka gin bende gin gi jo sister mon gi lony mararie e weche mag pur kaachiel kod weche mag somo. Sister Mary Seraphine, can you tell us where is St. Elizabeth Mary Girls located, or some of the institutions that you have just mentioned?
Okay, St. Elizabeth Mary Girls is under Mamboleo, under Riwo Parish,
Okay.
in Kisumu.
Asante sana. Erokamana hinya. Thank you for that elaboration. At least we can get to know where we can visit when we need assistance on education. Maybe we have a brother or a sister who needs to go to school. We can visit St. Elizabeth Mary Girls in Riwo Parish.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Asante sana. Jawenyo marido Maria Kenya Kisumu. Na wadhi nyime kaendi gi jo sister gi eki kendo gimedo puonjowa ma wadwa ni wadhie machielo ma diaher mondo mi ang'e en ni gin kaka jo sisters of Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd. Do you take other people for formation? Do you have that vocational promotion?
Okay, thank you, Caleb. On the side of vocation promotion, we carry out our promotion in giving talks to the youths through organizing seminars and workshops in various parishes and schools. And we do so by helping young girls and boys to realize their call and their spiritual growth. And in our congregation, if any young girl wishes to join us, or anyone wishes to direct any young girl to our congregation, we take one who is practicing Catholic. We take one who has strong desire to serve God and aged between 18 to 25, of good health, and must have finished their secondary education with minimum grade of C plain and above. Okay, in the work of formation in our institute, it involves cooperation with God's grace, growth in genuine Christian life, and response to God's call to be a religious sister, growth in sincere love of God and neighbor. And the growth is centered in community living and development of talents in view of the apostolate. And in our congregation, formation takes 4 years under the following phases. We have Come and See, which takes 3 months. Young girls come to see and know our way of life as the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd. We also have the aspirancy, which takes 1 year. This is the introductory stage. And the candidates are helped to become familiar with the way of our life and gets the opportunity to compare our choice for religious life, apostolate, and charism of the institute. We also have the postulancy, which takes 1 year. Under this stage, it aims at the integral development of the candidate. During this stage, the human, spiritual, psychological, and academic dimensions of formation are harmoniously integrated. The formation is necessarily adapted to demand of time, place, and culture, so as to enable the candidate to grow and mature in human and holistic manner. We also have the novitiate, which takes 2 years. The purpose of this stage is to give the novices a greater understanding of their divine vocation and of their vocation to the congregation. Also, we have the temporary profession. By religious profession, the sisters make public vows to observe the 3 evangelical counsels of obedience, poverty, and chastity. The period of temporary profession in our congregation is not less than 3 years and not more than 6 years. Also, we have the perpetual profession or vows, whereby the sisters take free choice to dedicate their lives entirely to God and the church. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister. Jawenyo marido Maria Kenya Kisumu, sister konwa kanyo ni gin bende gikao jogo eko madbed gi chuny kendo moyangore midwa riwre kodgi, ka bende gitimo maendi ka giwuoyo gi joyouth kata rowere kokalo kuom buche ma giluongo, ka gipuonjogi e parishes mopogore opogore kata e skunde mopogore opogore. Gikonyo bende nyithindo manyiri gi yowuoyi mondo mi ginyal fwenyo luong mag-gi e wechego eko mag kanisa kata e wechego eko mag chuny, spiritual growth, chuny mar yie. Ka bende wachonwa kanyo ni mondo mi iriwri kodgi kaka jo sisters of the Good Shepherd, Franciscan sisters of the Good Shepherd, nyaka ibed ja kopere, nyaka ibed ng'ano endo man gi chuny mar tiyo ni Nyasaye, nyaka ibed ja higni 18 nyaka 25. Hiki nyaka bed e kind 18 nyaka 25. Nyaka ibed ng'ama ngima, good health. Sister, when you say good health, what do you mean in good health?
Okay, Caleb, thank you. On good health, focusing still on our spirituality, on Jesus who came not to be served but to serve. To some extent, when someone is not in good health, that is, maybe you are ever sickly, you have got some complication like we say like the HIV/AIDS, high blood pressure, some health issues which can't allow you to serve. So it will force you or the congregation to be looking after you, of which you are supposed to look after the people of God. So when we say of good health, at least you should be able to serve, not you wait, you be helped. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that elaboration. Jonyo marido Maria Kenya, wachi ni kiwuok dhi tiyo ni Nyasaye to nyaka ibed ng'ano endo man ready. Yes, man ready mar timo gigo madwarore, man ready mar chiwo kony madwarore ni jogo eko madwaro kony makamago. Iwacho ni mkono mtupu haulambwi, ukikosa hautapata cha kupeana. Kwa hivyo you should be of good health, ready to serve those who are really in need of your services at whichever particular time. Thank you so much, sister. Sister, you are giving us an elaboration on your stages for someone to be fully professed to be a sister in your congregation. When you say come and see, what do you normally do to those who visit on come and see?
Okay, on come and see, it's open to all, even those who are in high school, those who still have the desire to become a religious sister. It's an open time where they come to our place, we have time with them, we share with them, we hear from them, we encourage them, and more especially on their future life. So we also help them to know those who are called to religious life, those who are called to marriage life, and in other areas of life. So in this come and see, which takes 3 months, we help the young girls to realize whom they are in life. Yeah.
So when you come, when somebody comes, let me get this from Sister Mary Andrew. When I come, for example, I'm a gala and I come to the come and see for the 3 months, then you have realized that I could be, I have the potential to be a sister. What do you do? And in case maybe you see that I have that capability, I can manage it, then in my own side, I'm not ready to join you, what do you do at that particular time? For the two cases, I'm there, you have realized that I have the potential, I can be join your congregation, I'm qualified, maybe I'm in high school, what do you do at that particular time? Or I'm done with high school, I come and see, and you have seen me a potential candidate to join your congregation, but for me I don't have the interest, so what do you do?
This stage of come and see, we teach them different types of vocation, different types of call. So in such a case, if you have come, you are in standard 4, standard 3, we continue to nurture this vocation by calling our seminars. They come, we talk with them, we continue to encourage them, because also it's not so easy to realize your real vocation. It's like something of growth. It has to grow like that. So for us, we don't give up. We continue nurturing you, so that one day, one time, or any year, you will be called to serve God in any other way. So we don't force you to. It's a must to come in our congregation, but we do counsel you to give you those what you need, so that we continue to nurture you. Then if you are a Form 4 leaver, we also help you, because we also have different congregations. It's not that you have come to see us, you will join our congregation. We'll also advise you where you are fit. Maybe for us, we wear habits. Other sisters, they don't have wear habits. They have their own spirituality. So we will just give you their contacts so that you go and join them. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that elaboration. So anybody can visit you and come and see?
Yes.
So long as he's a female, a younger, not a married person.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, for example, is it limited to age, like those who can come and see? For example, is it for those who are still young, or even somebody who has done their Form 4 can come and see?
Kareb, it is open. It's open for all. But when it comes to receiving them, we consider the age also.
Okay.
Like we consider the age of 18 to 25.
Okay.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to understand is, for example, you have high school students.
Yes, we have.
For example, they want to come for your come and see. Then they come, you teach them, and they go. Is that allowed? Or come and see is only for the candidates who come, you teach them for 3 months, then they join the congregation? Is it allowed that I can come and see, I be with you for maybe 3 months, vile saizi shule imefungwa, I be with you for 2 months, then when school start, when we go back, I just go back, then later on I'll come again to visit you, to know your congregation, know more about you? Is that allowed?
Okay.
Yeah, it's allowed, and we encourage that. It's not only has Good Shepherd, but we encourage them also to go to the various congregations, also to listen, to see the way of life they live, so that they are not fixed to one congregation. If you are not called in Good Shepherd, maybe you are called to be a Franciscan Sisters of St. Anne. You are called to maybe Benedictine Sisters. Maybe they call Faris. And where you feel that you are called is where you join.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Asante sana. Thank you very much for that elaboration. Jenye marido mareke nyeksimune wate mona nono kendo doyo matute mondo miwangeni to ka wadhi kata wagombori uregi Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd. Wangeni to ngata nyalo dhi to temo konwa kanyo ni inyalo dhi nikech en stages mopogore kaka for example ma iluongo gi dongere ni come and see, en chopo mondo mine kendi tem ng'eyo matut kotenore gi congregation niendi. Emomiyo kanyo kana temo mondo mi ang'e, mondo mi bendi ng'e ni inyalo dhi kacha, to kidhi kacha tinyalo puonji. To gitemo wachonwa ni ok en mana ni gin kende, to bende inyalo limo kata mana congregations mopogore mondo inyal ng'eyo matut kotenore kodgi. At the stage of aspirancy, is it only for those who have visited you prior that can aspire, or I can aspire, then now you call me for come and see?
Okay, thank you for that question, Caleb. On the stage of aspirancy, you get that a candidate has maybe aspired in other congregation, and now at long last, maybe she has come to know about our congregation, and after knowing about our charism, our spirituality, and what we do as an institute, you get that that particular candidate is more willing to join us. So that's the time she makes a call, and we get in contact with her, we direct her, and we help her. So it's not necessarily only those who came for come and see. Yeah, thank you.
Erokamano ahinya jawinjo mar redio Maria Kenya Kisumu. Wawinjo gima tut kendo waneno awinjo gima tut kendo waneno kaka gidhi kodwa e wechego eko mag formation, wechego eko mag bedo kodgi kanyakla achiel. Sister Mary Andrew, I'm coming back to you so that you can tell me or tell us, those who are listening, when do I qualify to be at temporary profession?
At temporary profession, it means you have gone all these processes. You have finished come and see stage. You have gone through postulancy. You have gone through aspirants. Then you have gone through novitiate, 2 years of age. It's like a study. So you have gone all those processes, and you have said you are free to be professed. Then from there, you are temporary professed.
So what really happens at the novitiate? Because I see like the novitiate stage is like the last door to temporary profession.
Yes.
So what happens at this stage in your congregation?
Yes, what happens there, for the first year, it's just a year of deep prayer. Deep prayer and being taught just how to live religious life, how to be a sister in the congregation within, because there you have made your decisions, because you have come out from postland, now you have gone to novitiate, you want to be a religious woman. So from there, the first year it's just for prayers, prayers and learning also. Then the second year, you have been given like 3 months out to socialize with people outside in communities and even in different parishes. So there you go, then you come back to continue deepening your prayer life. Then after you are through there, you are free to for profession. Yes, it's a free will you choose.
Free will you choose for the final profession?
Not final, temporary.
Temporary profession.
Yeah, we are on temporary, yes.
So when at temporary, you are free to choose.
Yeah.
Welcome, sister.
Okay, if I can add something on the before temporary profession, or for you to attend the temporary profession, these 2 years of novitiate, the first year is the canonical year, where a sister had said you deepen your prayer life. And also she said of the 3 months of community experience, where you are given an opportunity to join the professed sisters in their communities. Now you continue learning more on our congregation and what is entitled in our congregation. And also in these 3 months of experience, you get experience, or you socialize with in different areas in life. Maybe you get that sisters in the community where you have been sent they help or they serve in the hospital, so you get that exposure. Maybe you'll be visiting the sick, you pray with them, you encourage them. If it is visitation, you go with the sisters, you meet the people of God, you encourage them. And also, if you've been sent in the community where we've got our farms, most of those sisters deal with agriculture. You also get to know what is entailed in agriculture. Then when you come back to continue with the remaining months, okay, because in all the stances we have formators and you've got sisters to journey with you. So after the evaluation and the congregation sees that you are suitable for temporary profession, you will be allowed to make your profession. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anything more that you would like to add, Sister Mary James? What could you add from what we have engaged on before we continue to the next stage?
Okay, thank you, Caleb. Many has been said concerning the formation stage, but what I can add on there is they said that it's a free choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is a free choice, but you are under guidance.
Mm-hmm.
You can free yourself to become a temporary sister, but also the formators can choose also for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
Maybe when you journey together with those who are guiding you, that is formaters,
mm-hmm.
maybe they feel that you are not you are not capable enough to continue this journey.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe at your side you feel that I can make it.
Mm-hmm.
But according to them, as they sit and see you, because maybe they evaluate you each day, they see that there is something remaining somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can extend 1 year for this person, or maybe we can redirect this person to another vocation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So there's still an option at temporary profession
Yes,
for
there
someone
is.
to change.
There is a lot of options.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is only that it is being guided.
Yeah.
You are guided on what you can do.
You are under guidance.
Okay. Thank you very much for that elaboration, and thank you very much for responding on it. There's a question here. Hello to our sisters of the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd. Are you only in Kisumu Diocese, or you have spread your wings to other dioceses? Number 2, when you talk of come and see, do they stay with you for 3 straight months, or they break in between, as in 1 week or a month, until the 3 months is complete? And the last one, how can you tell that one is still not ready to be with you?
Okay, first to begin on if we are still only in the Archdiocese of Kisumu. Yeah, right now we are still under the Archdiocese of Kisumu, and I think we are still coming to that part whereby in Kisumu we serve in various parishes, that is the St. Francis of Assisi Riwo, Holy Family Koru, Our Lady of Queen of Peace Muoroni, St. Joseph Nyambondo, Holy Cross Siaya, and St. Catherine of Siena in Yogo. So those are the only places we serve in Kisumu. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. That was a question from a listener. Asante sana kwa kumpa jibu, lakini haujamwelezea mengi kuhusiana na swali lake, kwani alikuwa anataka kujua kama kati ya miezi mitatu ambayo tumesema ni miezi mitatu unakuja kujionea yale ambayo yanaendelea kule, alafu bado unaweza ukarudi. Anauliza katikati kuna likizo ama mtu akikuja lazima akae miezi mitatu kabla hajaondoka?
Okay, thank you. That's the second question. And in our institute, when you come for come and see, it doesn't take 3 continuous months but with intervals. You come, so we have come and sees when the schools are closed. Maybe you get maybe during the month of March, May, we organize for come and see. You can join us, but those months are not continuously. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Asante sana. Jonyo maridi marekanya kisiwinjo kanyo kaka jo sisters, Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd miowa otegi kae ndiyo makare kendo ginyisowa kotenore gi congregation margi, riwruok mar jo sister niendi gitemo nyisowa kotenore gi congregation margi. Gisewuoyonwa e procedure of formation, kaka okenge mikale mondo mibed ja sister kanyakla achiel kodgi. Gisenyisowa kaka ne gichako. Sister, if I may not forget, before I forget, when you started, you told us you started in a rented house.
Yeah.
Where are you now?
Okay, it's true. We began in a rented house in Migosi, but as I have mentioned, the parishes where we had still in Kisumu, but now we've got our houses in those parishes. Yeah.
Which parishes do you have houses right now? Just to mention.
Okay, we have a house in St. Francis of Assisi, Rio. In Koru, Holy Family, Our Lady Queen of Peace in Muhoroni, St. Joseph Nyambondo, Holy Cross in Siaya, and St. Catherine of Siena, Yogo. We also have our mother house at Mamboleo, near the showground.
Asante sana. Thank you very much for telling us that. Jonyo maridi mareka nyekisimu thuolo ni endi daher mondo miachiu thuolo. Aha. Sister, I think you talked about this, but I will just like, because of the listener who may have just tuned now, tell us, what's your charism? Elaborate for us your charism.
Okay, the charism of the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd is good leadership and peaceful service with the integrity of the Good Shepherd. So having in mind the good works Jesus Christ did on earth, in our service we try to guide people well, and also we nurture talents. Like there are those who wish to be leaders, there are those born leaders, so we help them on how they should deal with people of God as God's people, but not as maybe slaves. And also in our leadership, everything should run smoothly, that is in a peaceful way. Not that when you'll be leading people, or when you help others to know how to lead as Jesus did, not that you will fail to get maybe some conflicts, but in this we help them to know also the importance of this peace in our leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wacho ni their charism en telo maber gi tich mokwe gi ratiro. Ka giluogo Ruodhwa Jesus Kristus. Ka giluogo ranyisi mar Ruodhwa Jesus Kristus mano biro mondo mi okony ji to ok mondo mi okonyi, mondo mi otini ji to ok mondo mi otine. Erokamano ahinya. Jawinjo mar redio mar Kenya Kisumu, kaka isewinjo nendo en saa 7:05 gi dakika 27 kaka wasetudore kanyo gi jo sisters, the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd. Ageno ni isewinjo gi kanyo kendo kaka giseduoko moko kuom penjo mane usegolo kaendi. Kako ni itayawo ni lai mar sime mondo mi unyal penjo ponono ng'ato nigi penjo ma winjo ka jo sister poko uwe kata migombo ung'eyo kotenore gi riwruog jo sister niendi, yuana tol mondo mi nyal konwa kaendi mondo ginyal duoki seche ma pod gin koda chenro kaendi. Kokalo kawuono to kibido thuolo machielo kendo kaw thuolo ma wan go kawuono mondo itigo maber. 0792690036 yuatol mondo inyal kona ni to in kaka jawinjo mar redio mar Kenya Kisumu isewinjo kaka jo sisters osewuoyo kodwa, iwachang'o? We are taking a break. We are just taking a short break, but we are allowing in for questions. 0792690036. Ng'ata madbed gi penjo ni jo sister mon go studio ka indi nyalo ywa tol mondo mi inyal penjo penjoni kotenore gi yorgi mar dak gi wechego eko mag riwruok kodgi kanyakla achiel gi historia mar kaka ne gichako wuoth kaka jo sister. Radio Maria, hello. Yes, donja Chris Seodi.
Erokamano mar Radio Maria, Jojo Diemo.
Yes, George.
Penjo na jo sister nito grade magikawo ben base.
Yes, George. Jojo Diemo jo sister nowacho kanyo ni grade magikawo ni ng'ama gikawo grade C and above.
Yeah.
Yes, giwacho kanyo ni gikawo ja grade C and above. Ng'at man gi C plain and above inyalo bedo kanyo gi thuolo makare ahinya mar riwri gi jo sister. Awacho ni nyaka ibed ng'ama nyako, ha? Yes, erokamano ahinya. George, apani kawacho mano taduoko penjo ni no endo ng'ato machielo madupo ni gi penjo. Yuatol mondo mi duoknwa penjo mondo mi wanyal yudo penjo go iko kendo ginyal yudo duoko mowinjore kodgi sama wanie gi thuolo ni endi. Inaenda mbele za Bwana, sitarudi nyuma. Ndugu zangu na marafiki, uniacheni nikafanye kazi ya Bwana nitakapotumwa. Umeniita, nimeitika wito na kuja kwako leo. Natumia mbele zako Bwana, nipokee mimi niko tayari. Nimeacha yote najikabidhi kwako. Unitume popote na mimi nitakwenda haraka. Umeniita, nimeitika wito na kuja kwako leo. Natumia mbele zako Bwana, nipokee mimi niko tayari. Nimeacha yote najikabidhi kwako. Unitume popote na mimi nitakwenda haraka. Nilitazama moyo wako mwanangu, hata kabla hujazaliwa nilikutambua, nilikuteua mapema kati ya ndugu zako, uwe kuhani wangu mimi, kuhani mkuu. Umeniita, nimeitika wito na kuja kwako leo. Natumia mbele zako Bwana, nipokee mimi niko tayari. Yes, ane kanyo kwe penjo kabiro kanyo. Good morning, Caleb. My question is, what is the difference between them and the Franciscans of St. Anna? The difference between Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd and Franciscan Sisters of St. Anna. You'll give us just a difference. Let me pick this call before we continue. Radio Maria, hello. Wito jawinjo na timo mos ahinya jonyo mar Radio Maria Kenya Kisumu. Mana ka gileronwa eka wabiro ng'eyo pogruok manie kindgi gi jowetewa mabende gin Franciscan Sisters of St. Anna. Omiyo amigi thuolo mondo mi ginyal dhi nyime kendo ginyal leronwa ni to what about them different from the rest. But I think just from the name shows you the difference. That's just from the logo of Mary in all the names, Mary Seraphine, Mary Jane, and Mary Andrew. That is a mark that may be showing the difference. But let them tell us what differentiates them. When you want to know that this is a Franciscan sister of the Good Shepherd, what should I look into? Karibu, sister.
Okay, thank you, Caleb, for that question. The difference between the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd and the Sisters of St. Anne, first, as you had said, the name gives also the difference. Also, our attire, our way of dressing. If you look maybe on the crucifixions which we normally have, theirs is different from ours. Ours have the details of the Good Shepherd. There is Jesus holding a lamb. So ours is for the Good Shepherd. Also, the mode of dressing, you get that outfits are meant in different fashions, in different ways. And also, for us, as I had shared about the nature of our institute, you get that maybe their charism, their spirituality, and their way of life is different from our own charism. Thank you, Caleb.
Thank you very much, sister. Sister is telling us they differ from charism, they differ from various things. And what about the dressing?
Yeah, it's also different. Yeah, it's different.
So how can I differentiate the dress to know that these are Franciscan sister or the Good Shepherd? What should I know? Like knowing on your dressing code. Now, how do I know that these are Franciscan sister? For me, I'm seeing, but now for the person listening, what do you tell them that on the dressing, this is an ABCD is different?
Okay, for a congregation, first to look at the cross, like I had explained, ours is of the Good Shepherd. Another thing, for us, we have three colors of habits. That is, we have the white, we have the brown, and we have the gray. And also the making, you get that maybe ours has got some spirits, and maybe for the sisters of St. Anne doesn't have, or another congregation doesn't have. And also for the Franciscan Sisters of the Good Shepherd, you get that the finalists, or those who have already taken their final vows, they have got a black veil and they have a cord. And for the temporary professed, we've got only the white veil. Yeah. Thank you.
There's a question here. Hello, I'm impressed with our sisters and the evangelical work they are doing. My question is, in case someone has the desire to be a religious and is not physically well, that is, how having a condition medically interfering with their well-being, does that mean that they are not called or to religious life, or how is that handled?
Yeah, thank you for the question. That person is really called, but I had explained earlier, or the way the
Yes.
sisters also had shared. Good health is so important in the service of the Lord, because now you'll make maybe a group of sisters now to draw the attention from serving the other people of God now to start now taking care of you, of which it's good. But when you are free and you can serve, we prefer it better. But if maybe you are sick, you are in another condition medically, still you are called. But for us, we encourage you that still God loves you, and also in your sickness, still you can evangelize. In that, if it was not, or if it were not my sickness, I could become a religious. But in my sicknesses, I let people know that still God loves them. I encourage the people in the society. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There's a question here. When you are coming for come and see, what should you carry with you? You're question 1. Question 2. Is somebody paying to come for the come and see? And the last question, if there's somebody who wants to come, can they come now or it is late?
Okay, thank you for that question. For come and see, you connect with us. So once you get in contact with us, of which I'm yet to share that part, or we are yet to share on that part of the conduct, once we are in connection with you, we let you know what you come with or what you bring with when you are coming for come and see. And also for this year, we have come and see from 1st to 4th December in Showground. But anyone who gets connection with us and she wants to join us for come and see, we direct them. The requirements, we let them know. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is another question, Cheryl Caroline from Nyangoma Parish. Is a student joining from 3, but having a dream to become a sister.
Yeah.
But the question is the qualifications, which I think we had shared. You must have, Cheryl, this one I'm answering you. You need to be a practicing Catholic with a strong desire to serve God. You need to be aged 18 to 25. That's the age bracket. And you need to be of good health. And you must have finished your secondary education with a minimum of C plane and above. That's just a reminder to you, Cheryl Caroline. Thank you very much for your question. There's another question. Okay, let me check. Erokamano ne jawinjo mar Radio Maria Kenya Kisumu kuom dhi nyime kanyo gi luwo chenro ma wan go e yamo sani, kendo gi kaka ubende upenjo penjo. Amor ga ahinya ni ng'ato ka ng'ato nigi ite to gombo mondo mi ong'e. Kik wachni awacha ma weyi go mok ipenj penjo. Wamiyi thuolo mar penjo penjo. Kapo ni nigi penjo moro amora kapok wadhi okang' mogik mondo wanyal tieko okang' niendi, Yohana Tole 0792690036 ote machuaka 0740671428. Luonga ni Caleb Otieno, otieti kata Mr. Kongoi, kan man kodi ka e chenro niendi mar Kinda Ja Kristus. Nyaka wang' orom sa 7 mar odiechieng'. Thuolo pod nitie mar penjo kapok wadhi mabor. Sister, if I may ask on behalf of the listener, you said you are also offering support to educational support, maybe paying school fees or all that.
Yeah.
So who qualifies for this?
Okay, you get that in the society, we have got desperate children, orphans, and these kids, no one can cater for them. Maybe you try to talk to the relatives, nobody's ready to support such a child. Mostly girls, we take them. We take them. We cater for their high school fee. Yeah, so only those.
It's only for the girls, huh?
No, we take, mostly for us we take girls.
Okay.
But if maybe we get a boy who is in such situation, also we look for ways of helping him. Maybe you can get a sponsor. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. Radio Maria, hello?
Hello,
Yes.
Mr. Kongoi.
Yes.
Ichunadi.
Achimo ber.
Susan Joshua Mason.
Yes, Susan Joshua.
Okay, awinjo kaka sisters go nyisowa about their congregation. Koro napenjo ni nya. Okay, imagine for example, I'm Kisumu kae, and I want to join a certain congregation, even in Nairobi. So, Koro, is it a must me kaya Kisumu kae ki? I should have a letter from the priest, or I can just contact them to join that congregation. Alafu question number 2, aya, give 3 stages. Donge, mawach ni postulant, aspirant, then novitiate. Kora for example ni a first stage, ilipatikana na shida, na miskosa, the second also, then the third. How will they handle that case? Ama, koro ka asetimo mistake kamane kuto, they will just send me back home. Yes, one question here.
Asante sana. Susan Joshua is asking, for example, on you the 3 stages, the aspirancy, postulancy, and novitiate, you have failed or you have missed in any of the stages or all the stages. What do you do? does someone go back home, or what kind of correction do you have when somebody goes astray or does not meet your expectation in any of the stages or all of the stages? Number two, for example, when you want to join a sister congregation, must you get a letter from any other congregation or from wherever you are coming from? To, for example, you want to join a congregation in Nairobi, what's the procedure? For example, for you, you are not yet there, but now just asking on her behalf, she wants to join a congregation in Nairobi, for example. What does she need to get there? I think we can answer those. Then we now end our conversation and the session. Welcome. Any can respond.
Yes, thank you for the first question about the mistake. Remember, we had said that we are counselors, and we have told them they have somebody who is there for matters, who is there for matter, who is journeying with them. If you have done a mistake and you own the mistake, we'll give you a chance. We don't send you away just right away like that. We continue to counsel you. You do it even twice, thrice, even all those stages you do a mistake. It's not bad, but we continue to do what? To counsel you. And it depends on the individual. Are you ready to accept the mistake and own it and continue with the life, or you just continue doing the mistake because you want to do it? So it plays both parties, especially the one who has done the wrong, to come up and grow. But if she does not come up and grow, the way sister had informed us, we can also advise her to go home. We don't send her away, but we advise. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What about on that? Welcome, sister.
Okay, thank you, Caleb. To add on that, okay, you get that maybe in aspirancy, you did something, we just say wrong, because once you enter, you are told what is expected of you. The way sister has told us, nobody will send you away, but you will be talked to, you will be helped to know where the mistake is, and if you own it, you will accept to grow. That one is given. But you go also to postulancy, you repeat the same mistake, and maybe when you are questioned about it, you say, no, it is not me, I don't know, yet everybody knows that you are the one. I think also that one starts giving people some doubts on your vocation. But if you make a mess, you open up, you are helped, you are during your evaluation to take your temporary vows, you will just get more votes on that. But if you are not ready to change, they advise you otherwise. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sister, for that elaboration. What about on joining congregation of sister? Maybe you are here in Kisumu, somebody is in Kisumu, wants to join a congregation in Nairobi. What's the procedures that you have normally heard of, or you normally know that one needs to take? Not your congregation, but somebody wants just to be a sister. Maybe a congregation is in Nairobi and they feel like they want to join.
Okay, thank you for that question. As we had shared earlier, you get that as sisters, maybe you get a sister or a brother, and maybe she's aware of another congregation, maybe in Nairobi, and maybe all you came to know about it, and it is not in Kisumu. You just call. We always give out the contacts, and most of the branches, they have those contacts. You call, maybe the vocation promoter of that congregation want to go, then he or she will direct you. So you call to that place.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that kind of elaboration. Thank you very much, Sister Mary Seraphine. Thank you very much, Sister Mary James and Sister Mary Andrew. I'll give each one of you 2 minutes to say a last word, and Sister Mary Seraphine will finish for us. I'm starting with Sister Mary Andrew.
Thank you. What I can say is that thank you for this chance you have been given, especially Radio Maria Kisumu. Those who are viewing us, may you continue to chip in every time and send us. This is the message to all our parents, our brothers and sisters. May you send us those who can join us, who can join our congregation, who can join other different congregation. May you send us their names. May you support us in that way. We need them. And as the saying goes, give God the best. Do not look for somebody who is sick or any offering which is in a bad condition you give to God. Give God the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Mary Andrew. Sister Mary James.
Thank you, Radio Maria Kisumu, for empowering people, for touching lives of people. And here we have good shepherds to reach those who need our help, those who will to join us, those who are searching for direction. We are here to help. And feel free to contact us anytime you feel like. We are here for you. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you very much, Sister Mary James. And as we finish with the Sisters Mary Seraphine, I'll just like you to take your pen because she will tell us on the contact of reaching them, on how you can reach them so that you can be guided further. And as we finish, Sister, I'd like you to tell us mention for us the parishes that you are based in the Archdiocese of Kisumu.
Okay, thank you, Caleb. Before I come to to mention the parishes where we serve and to give the number of our vocation promoter, also would like to mention the core values which we embrace as a congregation, that is integrity, love, respect, hospitality, hard work, honesty, among others. And the following are the parishes where we serve: St. Francis of Assisi Riwo, Holy Family Koru, Our Lady Queen of Peace Moroni, St. Joseph Nyabondo, Holy Cross Siaya, and St. Catherine of Siena Eogo. Also, I would like to give out the vocation promoters number. That is Sister Mary Joseph. We use 0715175872. I repeat, 0715175872. And also you can call us or reach us on 0721218820. I repeat, 0721218820. On the email, nyatekondorothy@gmail.com. nyatekondorothy@gmail.com.
Your last word, Sister, to conclude.
Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Radio Maria Kisumu for the opportunity they have given us to share more about our congregation and to enlighten the people of God about our institution. I would also wish to thank our shepherd, His Grace Most Reverend Maurice Mwatia Makumba, and thank him for the good work he's doing in Kisumu. I would also wish to thank all our listeners and all the people of Kisumu for their generosity and love towards us. So it's my request that we continue working together, we pray together, and God will continue blessing us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sisters, for joining us on studio today. Thank you very much for this accepting and being with us during this session. Thank you very much for enlightening us on your congregation. We believe that together we shall prosper. I wish you journey mercies as you travel back, and may God continue blessing you in your work in His ministry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.